Um, and with that, I think I am going to cast another fascist art director.
Oh, beautiful. The horror.
And with that, I will end.
So why didn't you cast protection from artist of your choice?
Uh, because we were already resolving head to head.
Ah, I see. That was the assumption, but we learned something. At least I hope I did, at least, if I was in a situation like that. Next, I am going to tap 4 to cast Frankie Peanuts by, of course, giving control of it to you immediately. It is a 2/3 elephant rogue mobster that says at the beginning of my upkeep, I may ask target player a yes or no question. If I do, that player answers the question truthfully and abides by that answer, if able, until end of turn.
Okay.
Next, I have 3.5 available mana, so I'm going to take a mana burn by paying 3.5 mana in order to cast a dumbass by giving control. And of course, the first thing dumbass does is go to your battlefield. There's another beginning of upkeep. That beginning of upkeep, I flip a coin. If I lose the flip, you decide whether or not the dumbass attacks that turn.
Okay.
Oh crap! And then staying power is on the battlefield, so if I lose the flip, then he can never attack. Okay. You're still showing too much shit, so I gotta end my turn again.
Okay. Man, that's really tempting to go for. Well, crap. Because you've got peanuts on the field now, fascists can't actually kill anything.
Is that right?
Yeah. Well, if my fascist art director that's actually able to deal damage, is just gonna get countered by Frankie. Then I spend 2 mana to effectively have done nothing.
Interesting. Oh yeah, because with my staying power out, Frankie Peanuts has a lot of pull on the situation.
Yes, he does. All right. So, in response, I am going to cast Cheap Ass,
Nice.
and then I'm going to cast Cheap Ass.
Too cheap, asses. So you have a total of 3.5 discount. What a bargain.
Um,
Oh yeah, I gotta
there,
put annotations on the dumbass too.
because he's 3.5 over 2. And let's see, 1.5 discount. Meaning of that right now is at 5.5. Okay. All right, and with that, I will end.
Okay, I think I'm ready to go off. I gotta start. Pounding the crap out of you by any means necessary, of course. All right. I'm gonna. That's a May. I must do the dumbass ability. So I gotta flip a coin. Um, and I have to call it. Okay. One is. Oh yeah. If you roll a two-sided die, it's a coin. Okay. I'm gonna say
Yep.
heads. Damn it. Oh.
And it's tails.
All right. So what's
So
your
I'm
decision?
choosing for the dumbass to not attack this turn, and thanks to staying power, well,
Now
he's no longer able to
he's
attack.
no longer able to attack, but he can still block. He's going to be a good dumbass on the battlefield. Um, all my mana is still tapped for some reason. I'm going to untap it now. Go to my main phase, and then I'm going to pay 4 in order to cast one of my gun cards, the Drawn Together.
Okay.
As Drawn Together comes into play, be sure to tune into Comedy Central to maybe see a rerun of what is a mostly mediocre cartoon TV series. But first, I must choose an artist. That artist is going to be Rebecca Guay. As long as Drawn Together is on the battlefield, all creatures that were drawn by Rebecca Guay get +2/+2.
Huh.
So all my little girls are now 2.5, 2.5. There. They are now all 2.5, 2.5. Do I have any other Rebecca Guay cards? Do you have any Rebecca Guay cards?
I do not have any Rebecca Gray creatures on the battlefield.
Interesting. All right, but oh man, you got just as many cheap asses as I got little girls. This is unbelievable. Can I play anything else this turn? No. Ah, crap. I can. I guess that's a good idea. Crap. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do because I need to accelerate the game. I'm gonna pay 3.5 mana, suffer a mana burn, in order to cast the number crunch again. I'm gonna bounce one of your cheap asses.
Okay.
Number crunch goes to the graveyard with the gotcha. And I'm going to go to my declare attacker step and swing into you with 3 2.5 little girls.
All right. I'll block this little girl and this little girl.
All right, very cool. Now for the damage.
Yep. I take 2.5. Other way.
Oh, you could put plus or minus on that? That's cool. I think. Okay. All right. Looks good to me. So you got. Because you were at 21. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking numbers. I am going to end my turn.
Okay then. Ooh. Okay. So I most certainly want to cast my cheap ass again,
Nice.
but I think that's all I can realistically do right now. Well, I mean, I can cast that, I think, because I gotta set the annotation here. Um, because that's -1.5, bringing that down to 3.5. So no, I'm a half mana short. Okay.
He's got a big creature in his hand.
I do have a big creature in my hand.
Dun, dun, dun.
But the thing is, those are enchantments instead of artifacts. So, all right. I think with that, I'm going to end.
All right. Let us accelerate. Prepare your bowels for imminent release. I'm gonna pay 1 in order to cast the Rod of Spanking. Aha.
Okay.
I am going to use its ability. Pay 2 mana. Tap it. Deal 1 damage to target player. Then untap the Rod of Spanking unless that player says, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?"
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yes, you may. Just only next turn. Next, I'm going to pay a total of. I'm going to spend all 4.5 of my mana, producing 1.5 white. I'm going to use Johnny Combo Player's ability. Search my library for a card. Put that card in my hand. It's going to be this card. And then with the last half mana, I'm going to cast my 4th and final little girl.
Okay.
Who enters as a 2.5, 2.5. There, I have successfully set the annotation. Going to my nothing phase, and I also forgot to use Frankie Peanuts' ability. I'm probably not going to have to flip on the dumbass anymore because he's already paralyzed by stupidity. And I'm just going to end my turn.
All right.
Too many blocks.
Awesome. All right. I'm going to play a Plains. And because I have 3.5 mana discount,
Gotcha.
I can spend. Because I have 3.5 mana discount, I can spend 5 in order to play the Uktabi Kong.
Oh, God. Destroy all
And
artifacts.
when he enters, yep, your Rod of Spanking has been destroyed.
No.
It's 1.5, so I'm a bit iffy about this because shit. Am I still short? I think I'm actually still short because I've
No. You have to.
at 1.5. Yeah.
Oh, you. 'Cause
No.
you only
Yeah.
got
I'm short. I'm sorry. I can't actually cast my Utabi Kong. I'm
Oh
still one
yeah,
short.
because you need a fourth cheap ass on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Goddamn bargains.
Yeah. My bad, dude.
No, it's all good.
Which means I also can't cast this yet either. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna actually activate my fascist art director's ability and call Rebecca Guay. Therefore,
Protection from Rebecca Gway.
yes.
Oh, it's permanent protection from Rebecca Gway. You bastard.
Thanks to staying power.
Thanks to staying power.
Why did you put staying power in your deck?
Because staying power is broken, and I knew shit like this was going to happen.
Yeah. All right. With that, I'll end.
Okay. Oh, brother. All right. Beginning of upkeep time. I got a question for you. Are you going to block all of my little girls?
Um. No, I'm not.
Okay. Now you have to abide by that answer for the rest of the turn.
Yeah, I know.
Going into my draw step by skipping it and going to my main phase. I am going to pay 4 to cast another Drawn Together, calling Rebecca Gway.
Okay.
So all my little girls are now 4.5 creatures. But of course, I didn't group them together, so now I have to set the annotation on this one too. Okay, there. I have re-annotated all my creatures. I'm going to tap 2. Tap the Rod of Spanking. Deal 1 damage to you unless you say...
No, it's not unless you deal that damage.
I deal that damage, but I untap it unless you say...
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Probably. But that Uktabi Kong might actually destroy the whole thing. I mean, I find it ironic that the character in Rod of Spanking Artworks is a monkey. So next, I am going to move to my attacker step. Now, you said that you were not going to block all my little girls this turn. You have to abide by that answer for the rest of the turn, except with the fascist art director, who has protection from... Oh, wait. But if you have protection from Rebecca Gway, it doesn't enter into it because you have to abide by the answer that you can't block it. So there.
Well, yeah, Well, here's the thing. I said I wouldn't block them all, and I'm not going to block them all. I'm going to block this one, and then I'm going to cast AWOL on this one.
Yes. Oh, beautiful. So first, I remove this little girl from the game, and then I remove it, and then I move it to a special zone called, what is it again? The absolutely removed from the freaking game forever zone.
It's effectively the Lost Zone from Pokemon. Uh-oh, is he still here? Oh, there. Okay.
Okay. And damn it, you saw right through the paradox is that you can block one of them because one is not all of them. So yes, that little girl is blocked, but you have to resolve the other 2 unblocked little girls.
Yeah, I take 9 damage, bring me down to 7 and a half.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.